Welcome to the 100th edition of Highliner News. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Jenna.
To start out our show, we are going to head back to the fall of 2017 and show you the first story of how Highliner News was created.
This year, Valley City High School is making a bold transition, moving from a school newspaper to a news broadcast.
I'm really excited for this change that we're taking because I think it's going to be a really valuable tool for us to be making sure that we are staying with the times with this new media outlet and really making sure that we can effectively get our news out to our viewers in the way that they are used to now.
Making this transition requires a variety of skills from a diverse group of students.
If you have those types of kids that can get in front of a camera, and then you have those workers and the writers and the producers and the directors behind it, you have a lot of worker bees. It's going to be a good product no matter what.
The students and administration are eager to see what is in store for this class.
Everyone has a lot of ideas, everyone seems pretty eager to do it, and I think it's going to go pretty well this year.
Our goal is to have the best digital broadcasting class and the best newscast in the state of North Dakota.
This is Rose Marcellus.
We've all seen the plaque in the Veterans Memorial Park, but who is the man behind it?
Stephanie Hoffarth introduces you to Herman Stern.
Herman Stern was born in Oberbrecken, Germany, to a poor family of 10. In 1903, at the age of 16, he moved to Castleton, North Dakota. Fast forward to 1910, he expanded to Valley City. As a community member, he did many things to develop the growing town. He was involved in founding the North Dakota Chamber, the North Dakota Winter Show, and strengthening the Boy Scouts here in the Dakotas. Stern's generosity and assistance to people not only affected those in Valley City, but people all over the world. During World War II, he personally aided in the rescue of over 140 German Jewish people and brought them to the United States with visas. We can all learn from him, whose commitment and bravery benefited many during his life and continue to today. For Highliner News, this is Stephanie Hoffarth.
Last month, Sean Hagen taught self-defense during Phy-Ed class.
Reporter Zoe Bierke brings you the story.
Why teach self-defense? Well, I'm a ground control instructor for the police department and spontaneous knife defense instructor. So as long as I'm training the police officers and I'm a school resource officer, I figured why not offer some of these trainings for students as well. It started a few years ago. We did like an hour-and-a-half class for junior and senior girls going to college, living on their own for the first time. It was pretty popular, and since then I've had some teachers like Mr. Rourke ask if we can do a condensed version into a class period, so that's kind of what we've been doing lately. Self-defense is important, I think, because of the confidence that it brings with it. I think what most people don't realize is any sort of physical altercation can be intimidating, whether it's someone grabbing your arm, grabbing you by the shirt, pushing you up against the wall, or taking you down to the ground. And I think for self-defense, you don't need to be a master of any of these maneuvers. It's just understanding kind of some basic leverage and body position can really get you out of any sort of position of disadvantage pretty easily.
What is Officer Hagen's favorite self-defense move?
I'd say my favorite as far as in a police officer capacity would be the Kimura. It's a move where you can gain control of their arm. Good for handcuffing. You can do it when you're standing on your feet or down on the ground. But I think as far as teaching young people, I think the ground control is the most important because that can be the most intimidating. Most fights do go to the ground. Oftentimes people feel like if someone bigger and stronger than me gets on top of me, I need to submit, just give up. But that is not the case. Again, some very basic maneuvers can get you out of that position, and I expect people to keep fighting and not be a victim.
For Highliner News, this is Zoe Bierke.
After 23 years at VCHS, Mr. Toppin is retiring.
Reporter Carson Hash shares his memories.
I always tell people that teaching is my second career, and it's been obviously my longest career. But started the fishing guide adventure while I was in college, and that continued on into my general manager, pilot, guide career that spanned until I was in my early 30s. I will miss being a biology instructor. I love my content area. I love biology. I know I'll miss the students getting excited about various areas of of content. I'll miss some of the lunches that the Highliner Diner serves, because I've eaten in the lunchroom for an awful long time. There's been a lot of changes already in my colleagues over the years. I know I already miss an awful lot of them, and I would imagine I'll miss the people that I work with today and some of our fun things, all the 20-some years of working basketball and football. And I love what my bird project is evolved into. I've been doing it for 25 years of teaching to some extent, and it seems like maybe I'm doing a better job at it, or the kids are different because they seem to be enjoying it more and more every year. And I like to have fun with them, with all things birds. I think I probably have too many hobbies, some people would say, but I hope to give some of those a little more attention. I look forward to getting into some a little deeper. I think of snow skiing, something that I haven't been able to do much being a teacher and that, and I hope to maybe do a little more snow skiing. I know I'll be fishing, trying to get involved with more things with my...
From Highliner News, this is Carson Haas.
Former students share their top 10 memories from Mr. Toppin's biology class.
Randy Toppin has spent a lot of time at Valley City High School. From his days in high school to his teaching career, Randy is a true Highliner. For 23 years, Randy has walked up 46 steps to the penthouse to educate today's youth. On May 27th, he will make his last journey. Randy's passion is biology, and according to his students, these are their top 10 memories. Number 10, good morning greetings.
Oh, good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine.
Number 9, birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Number 8, freezer items.
Oh yeah, this'll work real good. Guys, I found this bird in the ditch last year, and I saved it and froze it just for you guys. Want a touch?
Number 7, leaf and bird notifications.
First robin of the year. There are no leaves on the trees yet.
Number 6, answering questions in detail.
How do the words fit inside the graph?
A worm anchors some of the middle segments by their setae and contracts the circular muscles in front of these segments. You see, so basically the contraction of those circular muscles increases the pressure of the coelomic fluid in those segments. This increased pressure...
Number 5, bird cameras.
All right, class, once you're done with your labs and finished up with your section quizzes, if you look here you can go to Cornell Lab Feeder Watch, and look, there's a goldfinch. And if you don't want to look at that, you can all go look at the baby eagles. They finally hatched. One hatched, but one's still to hatch. I'm counting down the days till that one hatches. It should be pretty soon, somewhere around here. I think she laid them just a little over a couple weeks ago, but this one should be hatching.
Number 4, Sand County Almanac.
If you guys haven't read the page 237 of Sand County Almanac by tomorrow, you're in a world of hurt.
Number 3, school bats.
Ah, Toppin, there's a bat!
Where did the bat? Oh, yes! Class, we gotta go put it in its cage, maybe give it some food. It kind of looks like it's a little sick. We should bring it to NDSU. Yeah, it'll be in a safe home there.
Number 2, the leaf collection.
I have my leaf collection done. Why do you want it?
Oh my goodness, I'll take it. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the cover. It's got pictures. And it's got, the ponderosa pine, one of my favorites. You press them so wonderfully. Thank you.
Number 1, chickadee sound.
All right, class. So, do we all know what the chickadee sounds like? Stacy, 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 or chickadee dee 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 dee, chickadee dee dee. Sometimes when you stay out there, you can hear them. You just stop, listen, and all of a sudden you hear chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee, or Stacy.
Now that you are done teaching, you will have time to fish, time to hunt, time to hang out with Ben, time to camp, time to birdwatch, time to work on your Excel spreadsheets, time to attend more Bison games, time to kick back and enjoy life. Happy retirement.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Highliner News. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Maddie.